Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Leopardstown Racecourse here on Saturday. It's 28th of December 2019. I'm going to look at the stakes races on the program from Leopardstown, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections for race courses around the world. Let's get to the stakes action from Leopardstown races 4 and 6, the 2 o'clock and the 3:10. The 2 o'clock, the fourth race from Leopardstown's Grade 1 Frank Ward Memorial Hurdle. Grade 1 event going for a purse of $115,500. Race for 4-year-olds and upwards. We have a field of 7 horses going the distance of ground here, 4,800 meters or 3 miles over the hurdle course. Top selection here, I'm going to go with the number 5 horse Penn Hill. We'll go 527 in the Tri-Cash Trifecta. 527 Tri-Cash Trifecta. Top selection of 5 horse Penn Hill. 8-year-old gelding by Mount Nelson. Robbie Powers on this one from Willie Mullins. The horse's most recent outing came the 1st of December at Ferry House, 2 miles and 1/2 and the Grade 1 Baron Racing Hatton's Grace Hurdle. And the horse finished 6th by 34 lengths, and he just did not show a lot that day. He was under the drive, and he just wasn't excelling. It was his first start in over a year and a half, so he needed the race. Second off the break here, I think he'll run a lot better race. Before that, he ran in the Stayers Hurdle Punchestown in April of 2018, 3-mile trip. He finished second by 13 lengths. He couldn't get to Faugheen, who just ran this past week, a terrific race at that old age. But this horse, he jumped well. I thought he ran a terrific race behind Faugheen. And then before that, in the Grade 1 Sunbet Stayers Hurdle at Cheltenham in March of 2018, the 3-mile trip, everybody and their mother, wished they had him at 12-1 that day. I didn't, but he won by 2 lengths. He took off clear. That was a very good run. A very good group of horses. Supper Sunday finished second. Holstone finished third. Quite a few Grade 1 winners were in that event. An all-around good race. And also, that was his first race in 11 months. 11 months prior, he ran on the 26th of April of 2017 at Punchestown, 3 miles, and the Grade 1 Irish Daily Mirror Novice Hurdle, where he finished second by 2 1/4 lengths behind Champagne Classic. Again, he just couldn't get that good turn of foot. He doesn't always run well at Punchestown, we figured out. And then before that, Cheltenham and the Albert Bartlett Novice Hurdle, the 3-mile trip, he won by 3.5 lengths, and at 16-1. Again, a good group of horses he beat. An all-around good race. Second off the break, I expect him to run well. At 4-1, if he could show a fraction of what he showed at Cheltenham his last few runs there, I think he could win this easily. Let's take him at 4-1. So to recap my selection for the 2 o'clock, the 4th race from Leopardstown's Grade 1 Frank Ward Memorial Hurdle, gonna go with the 5 horse Penn Hill. We'll go 527 in the Tri-Cash Trifecta. Let's get to the 6th race to 3:10, which is the Grade 1 Savills Chase. It's Grade 1 events going for a purse of $202,000. Race for 5-year-olds and upwards. We have 9 horses going the distance of ground of again 4,800 meters or 3 miles over the Chase course. Top selection, we're going to go with the 6 horse Kenboy. We'll go 649 in the Tri-Cash Trifecta. 649 Tri-Cash Trifecta. Top selection 6 horse Kenboy. 7-year-old gelding by Void de Nord. Paul Town's on this one for Willie Mullins. The horse's most recent outing came in the Punchestown Gold Cup at Punchestown on the 1st of May. 3 miles into 16th. He won by 2 lengths, and Ruby Walsh, who was on the the final there. He rode a terrific race. This horse jumped well, and nobody was catching that day. An all-around great effort. Before that, probably even better effort, I want to say, in the Bowl Chase at Aintree, 3 miles in 8th, April the 4th. He got redemption for his Cheltenham run. He won by 9 lengths. He jumped well and just took off clear. Could have won by more, but it was an all-around good effort. Keep in mind, we all know that the second place finisher, Clarence Desabo. We know what he did this week. And then before then, the Cheltenham Gold Cup at Cheltenham, the 3 miles and a quarter trip. When the UK world was watching, the Jumps fans were watching, he just did not do well. He lost Mullins, who rode the horse that day. What can you do? It's just one of those things. And then he ran here last year, and he won by 7.5 lengths at 8-1. He ran a terrific race and just kept going. His coming out party was in this race last year. Then they took him to Shelton off the break, which was a disaster. But I think he's come to this race a lot better here. 9-5. It's a crap price, but let's take him. So to recap my selection for the 3:10, the 6th race from Leopardstown, it's the Grade 1 Savills Chase. Let's take the 6 horse Kenboy. We'll go 649 in the Tri-Cash Trifecta. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everyone.